Maybe in a minute. So we're gonna get out here. Hey George, where you from? Talk to me, baby. I gotta get my power hour in.
हेलो ब्रेहिदी
The battle?
ओ इसके तो मुंह में लग रहे हैं मेरे
ये भी तेरा हम शक्ल आई
हंसता है
ये भी तेरा हम शक्ल आई अबे ये देख
भाई
हम
ये
शक्ल अबे ये देख जब भी हम शक्ल
हमने कल
हम शक्ल आई अबे ये देख
भाई
हम
ये
शक्ल अबे ये देख जब भी हम शक्ल
हमने कल
Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just on our morning walk. This is gonna be a tap and grab, tap the screen. My goal is 100K taps. All right, y'all. Here we go. It's 100K tap. Hey, what's up, buddy? Nothing. How you doing? No, I'm not gonna go on my co-host right now. But just consider this the G7 morning meeting. What does that mean? This is your orders and description. When you see other G7 members in these TikTok streets, show duty to support them. How do you support them? Start from the bottom up. Hit the share button or repost button at the bottom. It's like an arrow. Then you save it to your favorites. Then you comment 5 words or more, meaningful stuff, so that the algorithm know you're not a bot. Make sure you're not a bot. Then heart it. One more thing, make sure you follow. Now, anybody that's real serious about these TikTok streets know that you can only follow 10,000 people. Now, anybody that's real serious about these TikTok streets know that you can only follow 10,000 people. And there is a thing, like, you don't follow me, I'm not going to follow you. Totally understandable. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Tap screen, share the live, grab a friend. My connection might be unstable, but coming back. So it's totally understandable that somebody might not follow you back if they have 1 million followers. Like, that's a lot of counts to cipher through. So sorry, I hope y'all don't get seasick on this ride. Don't be don't be flabbergasted if somebody can't follow you back. First, they're probably not gonna be able to follow you back unless they can see you and you're consistent and you supporting them so they can come support you. Because what does it mean to have 1 million followers? That's just accounts. Half of those could be bots. But let's just say 150,000 of them was real people. Welcome in, everybody. 150,000 was real people. And you go and support that big creator every day. And then one day, that big creator puts you on a platform and put you in front of 150,000 real eyeballs and say, hey, this person has been supporting me and helping me reach my goals in my life. Now that I'm up here on this platform where more people can see me and attention is being paid to me, I'm going to give a part of the spotlight to my supporter, XYZ, who has XYZ business. 1, 2, 3. This is the person you need to know, right? Do you know how much a commodity a following is, an influence is? Having a voice in all the noise a following is, an influence is. Having a voice in all the noise to tell somebody, hey, look at me. I look just like you. I have similar situations as you, and I'm doing it, so you could do it. So if in all the noise, the influencer, who's the loudest voice in your ear, y'all could be the loudest voice in each other's ear. And when we rise up, we lift each other up too. Back to the G7 meeting. That's what we do. We support each other because you never know. What you got might be beneficial for 150,000. I need a new stroller. Because this thing is like not, it's definitely not off-roading friendly. So excuse all the bumps. I need to get me one of those pocket drones that will fly around me and take footage of me walking so I could like make a video or something. But in the meantime, welcome in, everybody. Grab a friend. I know y'all probably like, damn, this girl's thing is shaking. I ain't walking in. But I'm walking. I'm getting walk home. Because guess what they told me? Okay, so hi, I'm Coach Jolly B. I am your, how do you say, TikTok auntie, TikTok financial auntie, the one who's been there, done that, went through it. I'm trying to tell y'all how not to go through it, and I'm trying to tell y'all not to go through. Well, I'm an entrepreneurial stay-at-home mom. What does that mean? That means that when I started TikTok in 2019, I had no knowledge of a business, running a business, or starting a business. However, I did have a job. I had a career actually. And at that career, I didn't realize I was really in preparation for what I do now. because I was the manager, if you will, or the supervisor, not the manager, because I wasn't making no decisions, but I was the supervisor of the decisions that were being made, and pretty much the operations manager um, for an area. And that's all you really need. Honestly, as a mom, if you know how to be a mom or a parent and run a household, like structure, like get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, eat some breakfast, take a shower, put your clothes on, get to school, whatever, go to work, whatever. Come home, do your homework, work out, eat dinner, go to work, whatever. Come home, do your homework, work out, eat dinner, have some leisure time, rinse and repeat, right? If you could do that and you're consistent in doing that, you can run a business. Because all it is consistency, showing up and doing it every day. So I said all that to say, I'm an entrepreneurial stay-at-home mom, and that's how I started out on TikTok. And now, because I learned, it's my duty to teach. So I'm teaching people how to get this social media money. I'm teaching people what to do with this social media money. And I'm doing it all the while of being a stay-at-home mama. So, and I'm working out right now. So, if anything that I said has resonated with you, and you feel like you see yourself in me, whether you're a stay-at-home parent, you're a retiree, you know, my ass, that big ass down. That dog was trying to act like he was about to get me. Hi, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Christy. Sorry, I just be talking. But yeah, that's a long introduction. So what's the point? Get to the point. Coach Jollibee, what do I do? I'm an insurance agent. I'm studying to be a securities licensed rep for investments so that I can show my community how money really works, how to retire at 40, like me. Oh, I'm 40. I got 2 kids. How to retire at 40 like me, but it does take starting early, like now or like yesterday. Um, but it's not that hard to do. And then I'm actually all over the place. I don't really have no whole niche, but so stay at home mom, entrepreneur, basically how to run a business. Meaning you can too. It's easy. It's just like being a mom or a dad. You just gotta have structure. You gotta show up. You learn as you go. What works works. What doesn't. What doesn't work, throw it in the trash. What works, do it over and over again until it don't work no more. Um, and why do it on TikTok? Cause TikTok. Hey, what up, Jay? TikTok. Thank you for the heart me, babes. TikTok is like a really big platform. What a platform means. TikTok. Thank you for the heart me, babes. TikTok is like a really big platform. What a platform means. Look at it as like a podium on the steps of the White House, and a speech is being had. All eyes are on whoever is having that speech on the White House steps, right? Right. So that's what TikTok is. Whoever has the gumption to get on here and talk and give the best part of themselves or whatever part of themselves they choose to this app is money behind it. It's because money is energy in real life. Money just flows from one person to another or one entity to another. So you know, I'm always looking for a way to enhance my life, make my life more convenient. And if somebody got that, my energy, my money gonna flow right on to them, right? And if I got what somebody else need, um, and I'm charging for what I got, like any business or company would, then I forgot what I was talking about. But the point I'm making is use this as a business, use this as a tool to get yourself in front of a lot of people on a platform, which is a podium that is basically where all eyes are on you. When all eyes are on you, make sure you got something to say. When you say something, make sure it's something of value and something that you can back up with experience or knowledge. So if I'm out here promoting finances, out here promoting finances, uh, how to make sure you can retire at 40, don't go broke by 40, or don't be broke at 40. Then follow, like, share, subscribe, tune in, because I'm share some tips all the time, like a financial tip of the day. Because really, generational wealth, being wealthy, and all that stuff. I'm talking loud. I can't hear myself because these daggone earphones. But generational wealth is really creating something. Gave me generational wealth, not monetarily, but he instilled in me the principles that I needed to know to have money, no matter what the situation is outside, right? No matter if the government is going or not, no matter if I got a job or not. How you doing, buddy? I'm good, thank you so much. Hey, little fellas, how y'all doing? Got these little dogs. These little dogs. Dog on it. So my grandpa, I'm tired. Those are really pretty. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, my grandpa gave me generational wealth by teaching me what I needed to know to have money, no matter what the circumstances, no matter if I lost my job, no matter if the government shut down. I don't know why my voice has changed. Because you never knew. You never think that. You never think like, oh, I'll be out of work or I'll be in between jobs. Especially now when you have a career. Like, you don't expect to just not be at work, right? So when that was the case, I was like, bro, what's going on here? Like, my money's going out faster than it's coming in because I ain't got none. Because I didn't know about having three. I did not know about having three savings accounts, which is an emergency fund for emergencies. So I didn't have to use credit cards. I lived off credit cards. Very bad habit. Because that's not real money. It ain't my money. It's somebody else's money. Then I gotta pay them extra money just for using their money. Not real money. It ain't my money. It's somebody else's money. Then I gotta pay them extra money just for using their money. Now I realize and learn that if you're an owner, not a loaner, you'll be the one that they paying the money to instead of taking. Now I realize and learn that if you're an owner, not a loaner, you'll be the one that they paying the money to instead of taking the money from. Right? Right. So I was living foul, financially unhealthy. Yeah, I had a job. I was making $10,000 a month, but I was living because I was living above my means. I had my baby in a private school. He did not need to be in a private school, but he did learn some really, really good lessons to where now that he in public school, it's like, yeah, whatever. But he's super advanced, but that's neither here nor there. Um, I had a car payment that was hella crazy because I was on some old, I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I had a car payment because I was like, oh, if I got a job and I'm making $2,000 a month, my car gotta represent how much I'm making. So I went and got a car. Stupid, because I was paying $600 and something in daggone car payment. When if I would have just kept, because the car I have now I had the whole time, I could have just kept that daggone car paid off that I've had for years. If I just kept that car, I could have been investing. Doggone it. Now that I know about investing and stuff, hey, boo, I could have been investing that $648 a month into the market. I would have been balling. Yeah, I thought I was doing it right because I had a 401k. I was putting my money in a 401k. I was like, ooh, I'm responsible. I pay myself first. I had to pay myself first down. You know, where you put some money somewhere and you don't touch it because you're going to need it later, because that's really the only way you're going to be wealthy. Is to think of wealth and money is like monopoly. Like you can't work super hard and then gain more position on the board. You gotta take that. You gotta take that. So you can't you the more knowledge you have, the less work you gotta do. That was even the case at work. Like as a supervisor and not the manager. The the higher you go in rank, the less physical work you gotta do, the more mental work you gotta do. Boom. I'm at my 1 mile. Um, so the long, I mean, she in my ear just talking. Um, the higher you go up and the more knowledge you have, the less physical work you got to do because you got the other people to do the physical work. Because they like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Not even that. Everybody play their role. Not everybody want to be a leader. Not everybody want to be a boss. That's fine. Some people like to invest a little bit more time in the job and they want to move up. And it may look like they're not doing more physical work, but they on salary and they there 12, 15, 16 hours. They on call on the weekends. Somebody get drunk. You can't get drunk on a certain day because you might be called in. That's a lot, to have to dedicate yourself to to a job because you need that job because you got to live. But if you've been following what I'm saying, if you learn the fundamental principles of generational wealth, you ain't got to worry about all that because you would have put away some money or learning how your money works for you and grow it in certain investment accounts to where, because at the end of the day, nobody says, "Oh, I'm not gonna accept your money for this car payment because you got it from TikTok." They're gonna say, "Thank you, see you next month," right? Right? But imagine if that gets taken away. Imagine if that W-2 job does get taken away, and you're like, "Damn, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna go get another job? Probably. Are there even jobs hiring? Shit, I don't know. America's in a shithole, but it's not. This is the land of opportunity, baby. It's a lot going on out here. And like I said, the more you know, the less you gotta work. So, with that being said, and I ain't even gonna gatekeep. I just told y'all half the stuff that is what it is. Get online, get on these apps, figure out how they pay you for being on this app. Use the energy you have, because all them 14,000 people that's getting laid off from Amazon, back to Monopoly. It's one big cycle. There's only so many people that run this whole little capitalistic society. And Jeff Bezos got himself in the mix. So, yeah, he might lay off 14,000 Amazon workers, but TikTok could pick those people up. Those could be 14,000 new accounts. Those could be 14,000 new digital marketers who decides to get a TikTok shop and go hard and use the energy that they had at Amazon to strategize and teach people how to scale or whatever, how to have a business or whatever, how to cook or whatever on TikTok, and TikTok pay them. Now, I noticed that I pay attention, and the algorithm, just like us, are computers. So everybody want to come out and start saying the bag is on Facebook. The bag is on Facebook. Okay, it is. It is a lot of money on Facebook. But who did it first? TikTok was the first app to start letting people hardcore get some money for their own individual talents. Not what they can do for your company. Well, technically, yeah. Not what they can do for your company if you're an affiliate marketer, but how much attention they can garner and have eyeballs on the app, people's time, energy on the app. That is a commodity. I'm saying a lot of stuff. Welcome in, Dina. And I hope I'm being clear and I hope I'm being thorough and I hope I'm landing the plane. Is these apps will pay you to get on here. So if you don't have a job, that's fine. If you don't have any qualifications, yes you do. You're a mom. You know how many new moms there are in the world? How many new millennials, what do they call them, Gen X's, Gen Z's, whatever these kids are nowadays? Cause you know I'm old. Like I said, I'm auntie. I'm in the middle. But anyway, you got something, a dying art, whether it's learning how to write cursive, whether it's how to make your mama how to make some medicine from what you got in your kitchen, from it is so much content that can come out of that. The point I'm making is be a content creator. Who cares if you don't have a job? I mean, who cares about a job? These apps will pay you. They'll pay you a lot of ways. How do they pay you? Go live. Showcase what you know how to do because you can help somebody else. Like our live. Showcase what you know how to do because you can help somebody else. Like I was about to say, you got all out who don't know nothing about being no mama. You got these old heads who swear they was the best mama in the world, but yeah, whatever. But they did get us through because we're here now, right? So they did something right. So that can be packaged into a nice little ebook. Like, hey, if you got a sick baby and you broke, here's 10 tips on to how to how to cure a cold or heal a sick baby because there's only so many things that can be going on. And if all this stuff don't work, go to the emergency room type of thing, you know? Make it funny, make it humorous, make it homey. Whatever your style is, whatever your brand is, get online, use this as your digital diary, your footprint, get on every single app, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They're all paying. They all could be funneled into a product, like I said, where you could create a product or you could join a community who makes products for you, which can further the value that you provide to your community because everything is about community on these apps, people who relate to you. So like I said, if you want to come out on social media as an old head, as an old head who welcome in Good Life Kitchen, how you doing, sir? As an old head who know how to make stuff, like, oh, all these girls crying about they snapping if it's about to get cut. Let me show you how to cook on a budget, girl. Whatever, however you want to package it, like you the authority in the space. Like when I was going through and we wasn't so vocal about it, you know, because they didn't have online back in the day when people was in a bind and doing what they had to do to get these damn kids fed. But you know what I'm saying? Now there is social media. Oh, and these kids nowadays, they don't know nothing. You ask them what is a cartoon. I don't know because I don't watch TV. All I watch is YouTube. So why don't you media? Oh, and these kids nowadays, they don't know nothing. You ask them what is a cartoon. I don't know because I don't watch TV. All I watch is YouTube. So why don't you be what they watch? You'll be the YouTube. You'll be the what they watching. And guess what? When you look up 5, 10, not even that long, depending on what you're putting out and how much content you put out and the value of your content, you now mess around and have 1 million views on one post, on one 30-second reel of you making some chicken noodle soup in your grand 30-second reel of you making some chicken noodle soup in your grandchildren and you painted the picture. Oh, there's a yellow butterfly. I never seen noodle soup can heal kids, and you didn't have to go to the hospital. You didn't have to take no time off work. You didn't have to come up out your skin, and now your kid is straight. And you didn't have to break the bank. And you saying you're the authority in that space because look, You got kids and grandkids as your social proof that you are who you say you are, and you package that to I mean, sorry, this damn stroller. You link that recipe book that you made. You link the grocery list as a free lead magnet. Then you hit them with a $7 mini ebook, full blown recipe book that'll tell you how to make all this stuff. They'll pay $7 for that. These kids will pay $7 for a damn subscription or a skin on a damn Roblox. You think they won't? If they care, they should care. If they care, but they'll care by the way you present yourself online. They'll care and want to spend money because they like, you know what? My baby always coughing, but this lady, every time I turn on my YouTube, talking about she got this chicken noodle soup that she make that could cure that cough. And every time you turn around, her grandkids talking about how they don't be coughing and stuff because it's damn chicken noodle soup. And she talking about she got a free grocery list for this chicken noodle soup, but I don't know how to make it. And then next thing you know, I pay that $7. I pay that $7 for that recipe book. Boom, you just made a sale. Now I know I'm making it sound easy. I know I'm making it sound like boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's just one after another, but it is. If you get you a mentor, some training, or actually just sit down. Well, just like me, when I first started in 2023 is when I got serious. I knew what I wanted. I just didn't know how to get there, right? I knew I wanted because I seen this girl. I'm gonna tell a story. I'm on live. I got another couple of miles to walk, so let's go. I was I seen this girl. She is not about the followers. It was about like she was a regular person, like she was a regular girl, but she had lost her arm. Like she wasn't even no famous girl or nothing. She was just a regular Joe, like an Instagram person. Cause back then I was kind of new to social media. Everybody knew Facebook and MySpaces all them back then, but like the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Snapchats and all this media, everybody knew Facebook and MySpaces all them back then, but like the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Snapchats and all the books. So that's all I really knew. That's for people you met in real life. TikTok was supposed to be like you got a quick second of time. I don't know how I got here until this point in the conversation, but I think the point I was making was, oh, when you find out what you want to put out there, something that's just raging inside of you, something that you just can't stop thinking about, you're like, you know what? This would be good information to put online. Like how to dress after 50, or how to date after 50, or what is it like to have adult children who are on zero contact? Like, I mean, however you want to portray yourself online, who cares? You don't even have to be real. You can have a faceless page and just put out quotes about like a picture of you, a still picture of you with a caption, or not a caption, an overlay or an on-screen text that reads like, "Hi, I'm Susie," and just a still picture. They never see your real face until they see you live. Hi, I'm Susie. I'm a 50-year-old divorcee with adult children, getting back out there, and I want to take you guys on my journey of dating after, dating later on in life, right? That's your page, right? And you really don't even have to put your real stuff out there, but you can do like quotes, like you could go back to how you got to this point. This is all your page. This stuff is gonna garner views, maybe in the first 6 months you're not going to get that much traction. But if you're consistent, you train the algorithm, you engage, you start engaging with other mothers, you start seeing pain points, you start seeing what other people are going through that caters to your niche of being an older person dating. Then you say, oh, I've created my own dating guide. You could get it, link below or whatever. Um, and then link like do a chat GPT caption. Oh, give me a nice caption with a call to action that says, oh, I went on a date last night, and I used the rules in chapter 5 of my mini ebook, and I got through the date successfully. I'll see you guys on date number 2. That's the post, and they're gonna be like, what ebook, what dated, what chapter 2 was she talking about? And then they're gonna go to your website or your link in your bio. Then you'll have a little sneak peek, which is like a little mini video or a little mini PDF that shows like, hey, this is me. And introduce yourself. This is the cover. This is what's in here. You're gonna get like what to look for, how to date, how to choose a man, what could have saved me 20 years if I would have paid attention to these red flags earlier. Maybe some sure there's a lot of value in there, something that you would want a younger woman to know. Like, don't be an old bitch like me, still trying to figure it out because I didn't pay attention when I was younger. My mama told me, but my ass was fast and I wasn't listening. Whatever. I didn't have to say the B word. I'm sorry. That was random. It's just, I guess I'm stimming, he's stimming. But anyway, long story short, whatever you have to offer to the world, you can present it on one of these apps. My suggestion as a digital marketer in the space who does it daily and generate income, does generate income through social media. I ain't balling like all these other ones yet, but I'm getting there. Treat it like a job. Get up every day. Engage with your community. 15 minutes before you post. 15 minutes after you post. Go talk to some of the ladies. You know, if you do got a relationship guide or you do decide to create a relationship guide, go talk to some people in some singles groups or looking for marriage groups or uh, dating. It's so many groups. You could create a group and then attract people with your post and bring them all over there, all to funnel it down to buy my relationship guide. And then once you really get confident in this business model of being a leader in the space of dating after 50 with a relationship guide, you make sure you put it in print. That's one stream of income. Put it audio. That's another stream of income. Put it digital. That's another stream of income. Have a social media page for it. That's another stream of income. Have an LLC for it. You can get funding because then you say, "Oh, I host webinars." What does your business do? I'm a wellness coach and I guide younger and older people on the things that they should look for to have a better quality of life for a longer time, whatever you want to say. Then you get funding and you can host retreats. Funding means they gave you a loan with a super low rate, meaning basically they just gave you some money to use. You um, throw these events, these retreats. You make people charge people $100 a ticket. In the retreat, they get like a night stay somewhere. They rekindle their relationship. Whatever your mind could imagine, and you could package, and you could put together, and you could scale. You could do it. You could start today, and you could put it on social media. But I'm saying it doesn't have to end with social media. It could start here, but it doesn't have to end here. Use social media as a tool to get to do whatever as a means of income, as a means to generate clients, as a means to learn something, as a means to meet new people, expose yourself to things you wouldn't have never been exposed to. Use social media for whatever you use it for. But all I can say, and this is what I'll tell y'all, do not, I repeat, why did I only go one left? Did I go one left or two left? Oh no, I went two. I didn't even feel it. I repeat, do not um just sit on this app and scroll and not use it to make some money. That's all I gotta say. If you have felt like in your life, like, oh, if I just made some more money, if I just made some more money, my life would be different. Then use this damn app to get you some money. Learn something. Go to YouTube University or follow one of these creators who doing it. Do what they doing. Copy and paste. Rinse and repeat. Um, Diversify. Use multiple apps. Don't limit yourself to just social media. Um, Use it to learn other businesses like how to trade or how to do the stock market because you can learn that online because everybody's putting their educate. We're in the age of education and information, and people are thirsty for information. Nobody should have to pay $100,000 to go to college to learn something that I can learn, you can learn through one of these damn digital courses or through just doing it yourself. Because I'm telling you, people on here making millions of dollars, $500,000 on social media, but it just takes showing up. Just like you would go to work every single day. You put on your uniform, you put on your clothes, you wash your hair, you brush your teeth. You do all that for your job because your job said, I'll pay you X amount of dollars for you to come and give me X amount of time. And you say, yeah, I'm comfortable with that life. I'm comfortable with whatever this can afford. But what if you put that same time and effort into yourself? Into your social media page, business, whatever, expanding, like I said, making it beyond social media, making it into a book, making it into a YouTube series, making it into a reality TV show, making it into a real LLC. You know, when you actually are not at work doing somebody else's agenda, you can do yours. But like I said earlier in the live, somewhere back a couple miles ago, um, some people don't want to be the boss, and that's fine. That's fine. Just follow the rules. TikTok will lay it out. They'll give you YouTube University. TikTok University, where they'll teach you everything they want you to do. They'll give you the product. They'll even give you the script. They'll tell you, just say these words. If you show up every day to work, aka turn on this app, and you say these words and you put these products in your shop, we will send you customers. We will literally send you people that want to buy the item that you're showcasing. And guess what, champ? I love when this guy on Facebook says champ. Guess what, champ? When they purchased that, what they were gonna buy anyway, but they bought it through you because you were available and you showed up that day. You the one that came to work that day, and you got the sale. And you look up 6 months from now after doing that every day without fail, no excuses, no looking back, no sick days, no. I don't want to do this. As long as this app open up, there's over 1 billion users. There are famous people on here. There are filthy rich people on here. There are funny people on here. There are talented people on here. There is you on here. You have value as well. So what I'm saying is, don't feel no kind of way. Don't think you ain't qualified. Don't spend no 2 or 3 years trying to prepare yourself to get online. Listen, none of y'all know me in real life. None of y'all know me in real life, which is fine. That's not the point. But I don't have nothing to prove. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. At 40, as a 40-year-old stay-at-home mom, retiree after working 19 years since I was 21. I'll leave it at that. No, I've been working since I was 15. I've been working at my job since I was 21 years old. My advice to you, I'll leave it at that. No, I've been working since I was 15. I've been working at my job since I was 21 years old. My advice to you, and I probably do have it in a book or a course or something, you just need a wider reach and you need to get in front of the money. Because people are going to spend money regardless. It don't matter if the economy is down. People are going to spend money on things that they want and things that they need. So if you can find out, take the time, however long it takes. Don't give yourself a deadline. Don't make it no more than 3 months. Find out through Google searches, observation, whatever, testing, whatever, what people are buying. Find out everything about that product. Put that product in your shop. Show up every day and let TikTok do its thing. You could mess around like the other day, and it blew my mind because every time I get a sale, it's just like, because it's like, how are you telling me I'm getting paid off schedule? How are you taking my video and says, hey, I want that fan. I've been looking for a fan. That fan is cool. She showed me that fan. Do you know somebody bought 6 fans? Like, what? Like, it was a video. Why am I yelling? It was a video. It wasn't even, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part that really have to break your brain when you start this stuff. It's like, wait, you mean to tell me that something that somebody was going to buy anyway, they bought it for me and I got paid for them doing it? Yes, sweetheart. Yes. And as soon as they receive their package and you clear the return date and they don't send it back, that money is getting deposited into your account. So imagine if you showed up every single day and you had your shop open every single day and you showcase products every single day, whether it be for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever you're going to dedicate to your job. And imagine if you got 100 sales, 100 sales on something that gave a commission of $15, right? I don't know the math, but that's more than a day's pay of work. So what I'm saying is, get you 1,000 friends on this TikTok. Go to rooms when you see people on your FYP or you see somebody live. Go in their room, see what they're talking about. If they talking about tap the screen, grab a friend, go in there, engage. Hey guys, I'm new to TikTok. I'm on my road to monetization. This is my current following. I'm trying to get to this following by the end of the month or by the end of the year. I'm on my road to monetization. This is my current following. I'm trying to get to this following by the end of the month or by the end of the year. We're gonna support you. Okay, cool. So now you just spent about an hour of your time going to make some friends in these TikTok streets. Your friends, when they come, they gonna support you. The algorithm gonna know that you support them, and they should support you. So as you engage, like, share, subscribe, the algorithm or computer is gonna say, "Hey, let me categorize this. She likes food. She likes finances. She likes uh, parenting stuff." That's what you're gonna see. Anything you like or you watch over like 5 seconds, I think, or often, they're gonna put in your view. They're gonna put those eyeballs. They're gonna put in front of your eyeballs. So that rolls back. They're gonna put in your view. They're gonna put those eyeballs. They're gonna put in front of your eyeballs. So that rolls back to these eyeballs should see. Cause somebody might need something you have. And if they was gonna buy it anyway, why not have them buy it from you? And guess what? Just like if you worked at a supermarket and you rang up $50,000 worth of groceries that day, you ain't about to get half of that commission. They gonna still pay you your hourly rate, but they just came up on 50 stacks. Imagine if you was the grocery checker and the store, like it's having a TikTok shop, and you made $50,000 in sales that day. But guess what? You got that commission because you was the one that did the work. You was the one that showed up. You was the one that brought the customer to the product. So that person who is going to provide that product, because you don't have to, because it's not yours, you're just showcasing it. Um, they're compensating you. That company is compensating you. Like, hey, thank you. That person would have never found me if it wasn't for you. Here's $1. Here's $5. Here's $10. All I'm saying is, get you 1,000 friends, start going live. Get you 5,000 friends, get your TikTok shop. Get you 10,000 friends, pump out, and get your TikTok shop. Get you 10,000 friends, pump out as many videos a day as you possibly. Use one piece of content and bust it up 1,000 ways. Learn this social media, fine tune it so you can shorten the time to success by either getting you in an agency like I'm a Gravitas Q, but I also learned digital marketing, DBA, Digital Boss Academy, which I do have available at my website, coachjollyv.com, link in bio. They have a sneak peek and it's on sale for the it's on sale right now. So I mean, if you're gonna be on here, you might as well be promoting the product because you might have something like one time right now. So I mean, if you're gonna be on here, you might as well be promoting the product because you might have something like one time I was live and I was talking about I'm talking about and this lady I never even know about that. I'm able to introduce you to it. And she was like, yeah, because I was in a situation and I didn't know how to get me a job. And I didn't even know this was a viable means for income. I'm like, baby, viable is an understatement. This is a game changer. This is a liberator. This is your husband is manipulating you and financially abusing you, but you got this phone and you could get on here every day and you could get you 1,000 followers. and you can get your TikTok shop, and you can get on here every day, and you can get your 1,000 followers, and you can get your TikTok shop, and you can financially liberate yourself through this app, and get yourself out of a lot of situations. A lot of situations. Hey, what's a minute? Like, I just be talking. Shop, and you can financially liberate yourself through this app. Get, and just so y'all know, my specialty, my specialty is talking. I talk. I love to talk. I have a lot of stuff on my brain, and if one thing triggers a whole, I love to talk. I have a lot of stuff on my brain, and if one thing triggers a whole another thought, I have a whole another conversation. No pause. Okay. So we at mile 2, y'all. Okay, so I'm about to wrap it up because I'm almost home. But the point I'm making is use this app to liberate yourself financially. Even if you have a job, use it as a side hustle. Even if you have a job, use it to learn, improve your life, bring somebody to your product, bring yourself to a new product. Like, it don't even have to be about buying and selling. This actually really is about community. So if you find somebody who relates to you, like another mother, maybe because like I'm building community with the autism community, kinda, but it's not like my main focus. But if I was, let me tell you, I'm so deep into digital marketing now. I would utilize my autism community to bring them to products that enhance my life with autism. And I don't feel bad about that because guess what? Some autism mom influenced me to help me get diapers on for free. I didn't know that till I met her. I was paying for diapers. Didn't know that you could get them for free through the insurance company. Wouldn't have learned that without social media. There ain't nobody out here just telling you. What else? I didn't got these detox. I'm talking so loud. I didn't got these detox gummies and stuff that all these autism moms saying help and all this stuff. They kind of help, but I think ABA helps the most. Um, that stuff too help too, having community. But like I'm saying, like okay, so they have a product called Angel Sense, right? And that's so if you have an autistic person or elderly person, and you don't want them to get stolen or elope, right? Like run away. So they sell Angel Sense on Amazon. I have an Amazon storefront. So why not I do a video saying, oh my God, I'm so glad I got this Angel Sense because I can keep track of my baby. And I still have an extra peace of mind that my baby has this Angel Sense. Y'all get y'all one too. All the autism moms gonna be like, you know what? That's a good idea. Let me get one of these. I never even knew Angel Sense existed. And guess what? Because they bought the Angel Sense through my Amazon storefront link, guess who gets the commission? Welcome in, Kenny. How you doing? Welcome in, Nick. Guess who gets the commission? Me. And why not? Because they would have never known about it. And I feel honored that I'm able to help them and they're able to help me. And it's really not them helping me. Well, they are helping me, but the company is compensating me for bringing them business. And I love that. That's pretty much the gist of affiliate marketing. Is you're being compensated by the company for bringing them business that they wouldn't have had without you. That's pretty much what it is. So, y'all, this is the end of the walk. This is also the end of my life. If you like anything that you heard, please feel free to follow me, like, share, subscribe. You can follow me on all socials under Coach Jolly V. V as in victory. Jolly as in Jolly Rancher. Me on all socials under Coach Jolly V. V as in victory. Jolly the Jolly Rancher coach, as in let me show you the way. All right, y'all, toodles, and go check out my website. Like I said, CoachJollyB.com, and find you some free resources that will help you on your digital marketing journey. I hope this was a pleasure. It has been for me. I hope I'm getting a package.